As long as it is like a bond note, we are still on the same spot. Nothing will change. It will give same results. With no time, it will be valueless. Precious people and wonderful people of the nation of Zimbabwe, I greet you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. This is your prophetic intercessor, again, Pastor Oshen Amandishe. I'm here to just share a brief message. I'm coming to share this message because of 3 reasons. Number one, there are people who are following our messages that we are posting, and some will be having questions, some will clarity on certain messages, and also because of the speculation that is in social media. So some people, when they follow these messages, we may not put all the details. We'll be trying to break these messages so that they may not be very long in the category of that message. Recently, I was talking about the currents, speaking about what God said, just confirming what the economists were saying about the currents. So there were other people who thought that we are addressing the symptom. But let me just take you back to other messages that I shared. In case you are discovering this channel, I want you to understand that I've been sharing some of the messages that we're talking about the real problem that should be addressed, the major problem, not the symptom. For example, I shared a message where I was talking about the land that Elisha, the prophet, healed. This land was unproductive, the seed was unproductive, the whole land was barren. When he went there, he did not just pray for the land here and there. He went to the source and he said, give me new bowel. And I explained what it meant about the new bowel. For those who want to listen to that message, you may listen. And he healed the waters. That was the source of causing the barrenness, as people were using that water. So I was trying to show us, in the context of our nation, to say the political question, if it's not addressed, and if there's no changing of things or new system, we are going to continue to see the same things happening. So when I shared the message concerning the currents, this was a word that God gave me to say, I think our leaders should take heed and remove this bond note, because it is causing a problem. This is my recent message. If you check on YouTube, you see that it is a recent upload. You can watch in order to understand. So it may sound as if I was just addressing the symptom, but this is something that can be implemented and help the nation. But the real issue that should be addressed is a political question that should be addressed. This we should not beat about the bush, because as the intercessors who are praying for the nation, we don't have to lie to the people, and we don't have to lie to these leaders. We don't have to lie to these politicians. They may put their fingers in their ear not to hear, or to ignore, or to put spectacles or goggles on their eyes so that they cannot see what is happening. But the reality is there. So this is what I want us to understand. I will also urge you to just go through some of the messages, scroll them, and you listen. When these things like political issues being resolved correctly, you'll see that the economy will be stable. Even the currency will also work well, and things will begin to move. But if people try to do some temporary measures, we'll continue to go merry-go-round. Now, I just want to finish with this, that there's a speculation of like a new currency that is coming. I don't want to say it's confirmed or not, because it's something that I just saw being mentioned in social media. People are talking about it, and people are putting pictures of that supposedly to be new currency. Someone asked me about this, and I said it can also go back to the message that I was sharing about these currency. Whether they print whatever different types of pictures, heads of animals, or whatever what they put, as long as it is like a bond note, we are still on the same spot. Nothing will change. It will give same results. With no time, it will be valueless. So this is something that I'm speaking from a point where I heard from the Lord, when I said the Lord whispered to me that this should not be done. This should not be implemented. It's same like a bond note. So I'm sure that's why I received that message, as much as I was talking about the coins. But I'm sure it also can project into the future. If they want to adopt a new, different type of face of paper, then we are going to see same results. What is needed is to make the economy being stable with the currency that is working, which is the US dollar, until everything is resolved. I'm not talking as a politician. I'm not talking as someone who has interest in politics, but I'm talking as an intercessor who is praying for the nation and who is hearing what God is saying. So this is what I thought I have to come and address, to say, yes, people should not, it's not like trying to address symptoms. People should address the root cause. When the root cause is addressed, then everything will be fine. God bless you for continuing to follow this channel.